What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another Sunday night in Shenanigans. And she is all excited. As you can see behind her, it's just sitting there speaking. We finally got that tank converted to what we were planning on doing with it to begin with. That now has our line of L134, or excuse me, L333 King Tigers in it. So then we also have ginormous swords in there. They're going to be, what did he say? Those get about 10 inches?
Foot long.
A foot long, yeah. Big old swordfish. So we can't wait to see what those turn out to be. Swordtails, sorry, I say swordfish. And Patty's coming in pooping.
Boop, boop. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat with the poop poop. Oh no, Patty Petite Tank says the poo is not a joke tonight. I have an upset stomach.
Let me say the hellos right quick. We got Lisa NJ first in the night, of course, coming in saying, "Go Birds." Well, let me tell you, sister, revenge is in the stakes here. Revenge will be ours, saith the Lord.
What do you mean revenge? I thought you won.
She's an Eagles fan. They're the only team that beat us this year.
Oh.
Fish on Tanktix, welcome. Scotty Aquati, welcome. Let's see. We got Mr. Griffin Fish Room. What is going on, brother? Carol Cox, how are you? Sky Dancer, welcome. Fish Dreams in the house. Good to see you, Fish Dreams. Patty Petite Tanks, we already said hello, but hello again. 3G, what is up, my friend? Big Shrimpin' in the house. Good to see you, man. Sage P, what's going on, Sage? It was great to have you up to the Daniken house finally. We appreciate you coming by. Becca with Beck's Fish Room. Miss Artist Extraordinaire, how are you? John Merrill, good to see you. Scotty Aquati, I said hello to. Night Owl Atrium, that's a cool name. Welcome. New local Austin, welcome. Good day, Craig. Shady Grady, what's going on? We got some cool names coming in here tonight.
Oh.
Then we got Mr. Kyle, Mr. ATCAV, or blah, blah, blah. It's Kyle. That's Beck's husband. All right. Well, I hope everybody's having a good night. Danny and I have been kind of lazing and lounging today. Well, she didn't. She wanted to get that tank done today, so she got it done. Other than that, I caught all the fish caught, put in there for her, other than the swordtails, and then she went off to Pokemon Land for the rest of the day. And then it's bad enough. I think she's over it when she gets home, and I go in, and I'm just casually walking into the bedroom, and I see this weird thing running. It's doing this swaying back and forth like a pendulum. I'm like, what the heck is that? She goes, that's so my Pokemon will walk when I don't. That way I can hatch eggs. I said, okay. So we got all these little gadgets to cheat Pokemon rather than just play the game.
Hey, I did play the game. I walked around downtown for 2 hours, still didn't have enough walking time with my buddy, and I needed it to finish the field
I see you there, Matt. Welcome. He says, you skipped right over me. I see you now. Welcome, Matt. 503 Aquatics. Miss Shanna, what's going on?
Hi, Shanna.
Travis Myers, welcome. And Skull, that's right. 501, baby. About time. But don't get too excited. We have to use, if we make the playoffs, we got Kirk Cousins still for our quarterback. So don't get too excited, buddy. Joe Coffee, what's going on, brother? Believe me, I'm happy we're winning, but want to prove something to me, Cousins? Bring us that ring. That's what I say.
That's hashtag MTS.
Multi-tank syndrome.
No. Yeah, multiple tank syndrome.
Then we got MTA, multi-tank addiction.
Is he in here?
No, but I think he was supposed to be on that Kaler stream tonight.
Oh, that could be.
Miss Annette coming in with her classic. Snailed it. Good seeing that. Good to have finally gotten you to the Daniken house. You're another one that's been long overdue. Vinowski, what's going on, brother?
Surf City Cichlids. Hello.
And there's Mr. Matt with Liquid Zoo. What's going on, Matt? And of course, the Fish Fam Link founder. Ooh, I picked up 4 sparkling gouramis from my local Petco, and 2 were dead in the bag. The dits that bagged them turned the tank into a blender. Wow, that's horrible. I hate hearing that. Surf City, welcome. God. After the moves, it's taken 12 months for everything to settle again. That's good. It's all settling in, Craig. I forgot I have to hate Kenny's stupid Vikings. Well, I guess we got a Miami fan in the house.
It's a good thing he forgot to hate you.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Always fun to escape them there, Becca.
So McGibb says, sorry, Liverpool team won against your Norwegian in the Manchester City talent today.
So tomorrow, remind me, we're going to be getting to the bottom of why we lost 200 points of stream stuff because you just lagged. Yeah. All right, gouramis are so hard to buy. You froze, Danielle. You're frozen.
I don't appear frozen to me.
Well, how is our sound and everything, guys? I looked at we're having weird speeds. We're paying for a lot more than what we're getting right now, so I got to find out why all of a sudden everything stopped. Might just be Danny and I need to reset our box, but we'll wait till after the stream.
Well, of course.
Gouramis are so hard to buy. I hate getting them from anywhere unless it's super reputable. And even still, some dwarf varieties just fail to thrive. Well, Silver Creek Aquatics, it might be your lucky day because Danny and I got 6 gorgeous little blue ones downstairs that we were planning on moving on. So if you really want some gouramis, I'm sure I can give you a price you can't refuse on those 6. And I assure you they will make it to you alive. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. And they are, they're not too big. They're just like, not that big.
Cute little blue ones. They're not the powder blues. They're just normal gouramis. What are those things anyway? What kind are they? I forget even now. We got them in a bath. Oh, that's awesome, Kenny. Oh, I hate your car. I hate it. It's so sensitive with this remote. Keys aside. I swear to God.
He does that like every day.
If you guys were my neighbors, you'd hate me. That happens like 3 times daily. And not sure what time of night it's going to happen. If my keys are on me, there's a chance you're going to hear it. Lady Diane, welcome.
So they're called the blue gourami, a 3-spot gourami.
Yeah, they're cool little gouramis. It's just, I don't know. We could put them in a community tank. I mean, they're not going to hurt a soul.
Could put them in a what?
One of our community tanks. Scolds and a doo-doo. Yes, we're looking good, brother. I'm loving life. My fantasy teams, not so much. But I'll take my fantasy teams looking like crap for my Vikings to be winning. Tampa Tom, good to see you, sir. Stephen P. with his bad rapping self. What's going on? That boy can rap. Let's see here. Oh, my God. Now the Buffalo heads are going ape crap over here. Killing each other. Only Oscars, good to see you. Paul McCarthy, good to see you.
Aquaria Life says, Stephen PPP.
I have 6 licorice gourami on my way from Aquahuna. You can't beat the $12.99 flat rate. No. Danny and I think we've only bought guppies from them one time, and that was it. I never bought anything.
I bought shrimp.
I knew it was something.
That's where I got the really big, giant orange shrimp.
I knew you just bought them from Wendy Lawson. Welcome. There's Miss Aquaria Life. Miss Aquaria Life, I tried to say hello to you earlier today while you were in the stream, but unfortunately, I have a dead voice over there for some reason. My comments aren't seen. But I figure I'd let you know hello. I did say hello when you were in streaming that other stream. Let's see. My cories are full of eggs. You can see them through the belly. Nice.
Yeah, when Ken brought the plecos up here, there were 2 of them in one of the caves.
Yeah, I think we already got them going, but they needed to be in that bigger tank, especially if we get a couple of clutches of them hatching in there. I want them to have space to go somewhere.
Yeah, lots of caves. I'm going to put a better filter in there.
I know, Aquaria Life. It's because the person that runs the stream has me blocked where my comments can't be seen. That's why you couldn't see me. So we won't mention names, but I think you all know he goes right before me, and that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, no biggie.
ATC Aviator says just about a month.
Let's see. 1 month, huh? Matt's Aquatic said, will Micro Sword do well in low light, 1 gallon? Don't need it to carpet. Well, go ahead, Danny. You're usually the plant girl, so I won't step on your.
I have no experience with Micro Sword. I was thinking about ordering some. So
well, my guess is a 1 gallon tank. It's not a very deep tank, so I think you'll be fine.
With the light.
Yeah, 1 gallon tank. I mean, you could put a flashlight on there, and it's going to be enough light to grow plants. I mean, should be fine. Actually, our friend John has a couple different strains going, and then Jason got some really cool Epistogram of blue flames in, which were really, really cool, Mickey. I plan to get some of those for Danny. I can't seem to get enough time in the day right now to get up north to see Jason, but I plan to do that soon because we want to see our daughter. All right, I just did my first online fish order. Fingers crossed my Dojo Loaches make it fine. Ordered from Flips. Flips is a good shipper, and he has quarantine process, and his stuff usually looks pretty good when you get it.
Isn't that the same kind that Bentley did his talk on?
What?
Dojo Loaches?
No, his was on Weather Loaches, I thought. Or
No,
was it Dojo? I wonder if your little thing going back and forth is what's causing our problems tonight with the stream.
I don't know.
No,
it's a Dojo Loach that he did the talk on.
Oh, I'm thinking Yo-Yo Loach. Yes, a Dojo Loach is the same thing as a Weather Loach. It's the ones that Alex has been catching out of the.
Yeah.
Why Oregon probably blacklawed them here is because of what happened in Washington. They got them in all their lakes and streams up there, so they can live in the Pacific Northwest waters very easily. It looks like.
Mary Beth ordered the golden ones. Cool. That's very good.
I might do a tour of the Ark Pet Store soon. Not sure though. Well, just got to get in and check with the people. If they're cool with it, just do it, man.
Do it.
That's what I always tell folks. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do it.
The worst somebody can say is no.
Yep.
I mean.
And I don't get mad. I just don't buy nothing from them and I leave. I want to go where the people like me, man. Yeah, I'm just teasing. You do what you want, but most shop owners are smart enough to know why on earth would they not want free advertising for their store? Because that's exactly what it is. Let's see. Single Malawi males are always hard to get sold. Great, you got them out of the tank. I guess so other species may thrive.
Tampa Tom says, laugh out loud. Okay, I've been told worse than no before. Really? Like what?
I'm very upset with our stream this evening. I don't like the laggy legs with the money we paid to get this upgraded. Let's see. Mary Beth says, let me know how those goldens from Flip are coming in looking. I'll be ordering 2 for my 60 soon. I was planning on ordering them from Rob too. So, like I said, I think you guys will be fine. Everybody, I don't think, have we ever got anything from Flip yet? I don't think we have. But I know people that have, and they're always happy. So, however, that's weird that we haven't.
Matt's Aquatic says, have a great night all. Hope the stream goes well.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Tampa Tom says, in his defense, I was not at the correct property and he was not happy to see me mowing his yard. Why would anybody ever complain about somebody mowing their yard? Unless you have a bunny sanctuary.
What's going on, Zen? Good to see you. Now, did you do something different with yours tonight than what you normally do?
What are you talking about?
As far as your computer?
No.
Yeah, this isn't. I'm going to have to figure this out. This is driving me nuts.
Yeah, we know. We'll do it after the stream.
Yep, there you go. I knew some of the fish family. I've ordered from them twice and very satisfied. Good to hear. Making sure. So we got a few more things we're going to be working on this week. We're going to be transferring the buffalo heads over.
Up.
What'd you say?
I said we're moving the blue lips down and Chaka up.
And then blue lips are going in the Frontosa tank, and the Frontosa are going to get a nice big long 135 now. And the clown loaches are going to be in a bigger tank. We're getting them out of that 100. I think it's a 100-gallon tall that they're in now. I want to get them some length so they can have a place to roam. And I think they'll get along fine with the clowns, or the Frontosa. And then my little bitty guys that are in there now obviously aren't going to stay in with the buffalo heads because that's the reason they're in with the Frontosa now. So the cockatoo cats are probably going to end up back in the cichlid tank with the other Africans. Only they'll be in a 135 this time. So they should be good. Eventually, I haven't decided which side yet, but one of the two behind me is going to go back to African.
Yay, I'll be happy about that.
She wants me to go 100% in African across the board with it. Which it wouldn't break my heart to do that, but I enjoy seeing these guys out here too. I mean, these guys are ginormous and they're fun to watch. But African tanks are fun too because they always are moving and shaking.
Yeah. So
but I have a couple of
that doing, and he's been so busy. And we were going to go down to the Willamette Valley Aquarium Society today, but we both had so many projects on deck to get done before this week. And I actually have to travel this week for work.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she leaves me on Wednesday. So I'm sure I'll be doing lots of fishy stuff this week. Lots of videos, lots of Now, someone let you down today. I have not done a full-length video today because someone was going to do an update video on something today. So be looking for Danny to be dropping a video on her King Tiger tank that she just built or just got dialed in. So the only thing we did differently that I don't know if I'm a fan yet of is she's going bare bottom in this one. So I let her have her way. I like to have sand. I like to be able to put some planted tanks in there or planted. Anyway, we're going to see how that works. A lot of people that do plecos do have bare bottoms because they're easy to maintain and clean up.
I think it'll be easier to keep clean, like all water changes. So I'm excited.
The good news is we got a new tank downstairs available then. So I'll try to have to decide what I want to put in there. I was thinking about making it a hospital tank, but we got too many cool shrimp that are in 10 gallons right now. I could give them an upgrade. They'd love it. I just have to get a little more wood in there and more interesting stuff for them to hang out on, get some.
That'll be good spot for the shrimp. You don't have to have heat, and it'll give them a 20 gallons instead of 10. So I think that'll be a good spot.
What's going on, B Wizzle? You know, now that I think about it, I wonder if our amplifier thing got unplugged too downstairs.
Maybe.
Forgot, but we had that thing in there down there too. That's the only thing. When you do have a ton of people over, it takes you a week to get everything back to organized the way you had things before you had the party. I think I got all the beer cans finally. I've been going for days, and you always find them in the most peculiar places. It's like they find a tank they like, they set a beer down, and they forget they had it there because they get vegged out on the tank.
John Monroe says, thank you and everyone else that helped make Fiktoberfest the best yet.
Well, you wait till next year, sir. I've already got some pretty good ideas for next year.
That was super cool of you to say.
What you laughing at?
B whistles all these little emojis. Looks like a little karate outfit, a fish on a hooking line. I don't know what that. It looks like an upside down white chocolate covered strawberry.
Yeah, I understand that, Mickey. I'm actually depressed. The ones we had finally aged out and died. We had these super rare D6 Epistos.
Yeah.
And I was talking to John to see if he's going to be able to take another run of those. I had, from what I understand, probably the last D6s in America, and I just lost them. They all just kind of aged out and died on us.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is he doesn't think we'll ever see them again because the body of water that they were catching those in, it got heavily polluted down there by pesticides and all kinds of poisons, and it basically 100% killed almost everything in that creek or stream, whatever it was. So he doesn't think we'll be able to get them again. So I understand the frustration when you like something and you can't get it. Oh, Stephen must be over
Yeah.
at Brookplace. He says, doing plant maintenance on my tanks.
She says, Stephen here, typing for Brookley because her hands are wet doing plant maintenance.
Now, that must be pretty good. I want a Brookley. Hey, Brookley, if you like getting your hands wet and just doing tank maintenance, man, come on out to Nanigan. I'm sure we can help you out. Shanna comes over and helps us. So she does come over. Doback Aqua Design, how are you, sir or ma'am? I'm trying to remember. Doback. Been a while since we've seen them in here.
Daniken, both of you, if you could keep only one fish forever, which would you keep?
Mine's simple. He's always over in that corner. That big fish on the. I wish I could get up closer, but it's the Paratilapia bleaker eye.
Yep, we're back to the bleaker eye.
Yes, all along I was correct. I should have never let somebody talk me out of it. So we did find out that those are bleaker. But don't worry, guys. It'll probably change 6 more times before they finally figure it out. But I love that species. Absolutely gorgeous fish. I've had that guy now. What is it? 4 years now I've had that guy. And he's about, he's got to be getting close to full size now. I think they only get about 12 inches, and he's closing in on 10. A super cool fish. And what is yours, Danny? Or did you already tell them?
No. Ouch. Altum Angels. I feel it's like all of my cherry tests. I love my wide-eyed. I love my high festival. The Stichos. My L336s. I
Yeah, this sucks. I don't know how much they actually heard of you about every other word. What are you doing?
I'm making sure you're plugged in directly into the router.
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Maybe you had a loose connection.
Wait, are you seeing me fine without light? Well, don't worry about it. We'll worry about it after the stream. But I don't know how much of what you were talking they actually heard, because I didn't see anything. Get him to breed the D6s. I had the same with other. I felt happy having them. Had fries, so I thought it was enough. Sold some, plus gave some. Thinking the new owners would breed them. Yeah, that's what he did. He sent them all over the country, hoping that somebody would breed them like him. And unfortunately, other people didn't do quite too well with them. Hey, Dr. Anthony, good to see you. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 1 week already.
I know.
Last week at this time, we had a house full of YouTubers having a good old time. And I do appreciate all of those that helped me on last Friday night and took over the stream for me. This Friday, there was no help of me. I didn't stream this Friday because this Friday was Danny and I's 33rd wedding anniversary. So I've been with this woman 33 years. She hasn't killed me yet. So I'd say that's an accomplishment.
I would have expected him to kill me, not me kill him.
Yeah. So we had that. We had that on Friday. So our friends took us to this wonderful dinner, had an absolute beautiful dinner together. And
it was a good dinner.
Then we came home and I think we watched, got caught up on our, what is that? I'm losing my mind. I was going to say Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
Yeah.
So we got caught up on that. So we're all caught up, ready for tonight's episode, which we will most likely watch shortly after our stream. I always try to go over and say hello to Mr. Griff, and then Danny usually says, "Come on, let's go," because she can't wait to watch it either. So we are definitely hooked on that. Okay. I would need a complete huge museum of hibiscus to keep rare ones long term for 20 or 30 until someone else can take over. Now the D6s were really cool, man. They look like little clowns. And
well, our one little grandson who was really into fish moved away.
Yeah. We have nobody to take over to the Daniken house when we depart this world. So whichever one dies, the other one's going to hurry and start breaking stuff down.
So Silver Creek Aquatic says, what is y'all favorite non-red nanofish for planted tanks?
I would say mine would probably be a, let's see, for non-planted. Oh, for a planted tank.
For
Well,
planted.
if your water would allow it, one of the ones I can't keep here because my water's too hard. I can never get it soft enough. I love the little Battis. Darios. I love all those little guys, but I've tried them twice and they don't do well with us.
But Ken, he asked about non-red, and Darios are red.
No, not all of them are red.
Pretty much. I mean, I know they have the black ones, but.
And I like the little green neons that are actually blue, but.
Yeah, I love those. And Tetris. So Cardinal Tetris are always a hit for me. I don't think there's anything that can ever replace the beauty of a big school of Cardinal Tetris.
And we are suckers for almost any of the pygmy Cory cats. Love little pygmies. And we love the pencil fish. The regular brown and black ones are awesome. What other little nano fish did we like?
I don't know.
Kubatais, the kubatai little.
I just have a problem with them because I can't see. Pygmy sunfish, but you never get to see them because they're always hiding.
Yeah, I would not recommend pygmy sunfish to anyone if you want to actually see your fish. I couldn't tell you how long mine lasted. I don't know how long they lived. I just know they're not there anymore because we did a breakdown of that. Well, not a complete breakdown, but she took the log out. She did a good gravel cleaning, and they weren't in there.
Yeah. Not at all. They disappeared.
You know how long I saw this? I had to have it because it's been so long since I had a good RC coat.
Well, that's good.
What's going on, Skipper? Yeah, I've got to ship and Skip some fish tomorrow, and I got to ship him his he forgot his phone charger here. And then I've got a couple other orders I'm filling. I'm doing my first official order to Hawaii, and I've got to. He did send his permit. I got to get that taped to the outside of the box and all that. This is my first box of fish to Hawaii. I've had lots of them shipped to me from Jesse, but I've never shipped them back the other way.
But Silver Creek, Jenna P is correct. I love the green Kubuta. I don't know how to say it. Kubatai.
We got the Kubatais. We got them from our good friends Peplin and Roxanne with Foxy's Fishes. Now, if you guys haven't been watching my videos of late, you should check out, if you like to keep little cichlids, you need to get a hold. They've got about 70 of their little borlei available. I'm telling you guys, when this fish gets full size, they are beautiful. But right now they're cute and they still look good. They got beautiful, bright little red fins. And this particular strain of borlei is super hard to get. They're hard to find. And we have a Fish Fam member right here in the Fish Fam. You can go to his Get Gills. If one of my mods knows Roxanne and Brian's Get Gill account, you guys need these little borleis in your life. Gorgeous, gorgeous little fish. Danny and I are loving them. I can't wait till they can get big enough to get in a big boy tank. But right now they're in a little grow out tank. Grow out / we call it our grow out /
And it's weird how much the borleis colors change from babies to adults.
Yeah, they get these beautiful, beautiful blue faces with bronze, reddish sides to them.
Yeah.
Gorgeous fish. Gorgeous fish. And the fins are just crazy. Nice fish. Fishy Biz, what is going on, baby? Got Fishy Biz in the house. And you said hello to Jenna P. Oh, that's true. I'm so sorry, man. I didn't even think about that. I forgot. They put up his fish fam link. That will have all that other stuff there. My apologies, Matt. I always forget. You make sure to do that for us.
Yeah. Fishy Biz, hi.
I don't have gold yet.
Gold what?
I'm sure he's talking about the yo-yos or the Regina, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We had a fun.
Dr. Anthony, yes, he said hi to you.
Yes, Dr. Anthony, you need to clean out that wax out of your ears, boy.
He said he didn't have the sound on at first.
Oh, well, that would explain
it. Too many of my wife's family here.
Ah.
So did they decide if they're going to move to Oregon or not?
That's already been decided. They plan on moving here.
Oh, good.
All they're trying to decide is which section they're going to settle in.
Oh, okay. Because I know they were looking at houses.
Yeah, not only will I have all the cool people that already live here, soon we'll have Dr. Anthony here too. So
that'll be fun.
And he's got his deer dyed purple so he can hang out and watch Viking football with me if they make the playoffs. I'll get him a set of horns and he's ready, man.
Sorry, I keep muting when I cough. That way I'm not coughing in everybody's ear.
He says he's waiting to hear about jobs.
Oh, good. All right. Lots of jobs here.
Mine, I'm still...
I've
been there. I accepted a job 2 weeks ago and I've had, how many shifts now? 4 shifts. And he gave me some extra stuff I can do. We're still seeing if the money's going to line up. The hours are great. I mean, you can't ask for better hours. Like I worked this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I don't go back now until Wednesday. And then when I get done with Wednesday shift, I ain't back until the following Sunday. So it's just interesting. Danny says, you're still home too much. I think maybe we need to find a new job.
He's never at work. No.
Yes, Bex, Fishtoberfest. Let's hope that you do make it next year because it'll be great to see you. I think everybody in this room should be at Fishtoberfest one of these years. It will always be the second weekend of October. Yes, ma'am.
It was so funny today when I hooked up my Pokemon Go walker thing. I didn't have that thing up 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I had it in the back corner over there. And Ken comes walking in. 2 minutes. Says, what is that thing? Well, it's a walker. So I can hatch some eggs and Pokemon. How the man, we have 15 rooms in this house. I had one little item that was new off in a corner that nobody should ever really notice. And Ken walks in and zeroes in on it immediately.
Yes, we do, Mickey. We got some cool fish tubers here. A lot of cool people here.
Yeah, me and Bob Steenfott, we're going to go take a trip to get Manzanita, and then I'm going to drive it up to where my daughter lives, and then he's going to pick it up in his truck.
Excuse me.
Doing a Manzanita trip.
You make him come down here and go with you.
I did. Yes, I am. He's coming down. We're going manzanita hunting, loading up your truck, and then I'll drive it up to visit Heather. And then he'll meet me someplace with his truck to transfer it.
What's going on, George with Aqua Balls? Good to see you. Mrs. N. Ginger, good to see you.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love the Chala cactus limbs. When I was on my camping trip, the whole back stuff was loaded with camping gear. If I had had room, I would have loaded up on that.
So I'll bet you next year they go with half the gear. Now that you know.
I need a tag along trailer or something. My poor daughter, it's like, oh, I need to get those cactuses in the truck. And she's just like, no, not doing it. And then I stop and I go out to try to get manzanita wood. And that's when I ran into the baby rattlesnake. And she's like, are you insane? Stop this. And then we were at Area 51. I'm like, oh, I need some of that lava rock.
Danielle has a little hoarder problem.
I have the hoarder problem.
Speaking of which, are my bowling balls still out in temperature change out here?
What are you talking about?
I remember you stealing my bowling balls and taking them somewhere.
I took them to the garage.
Great. Well, that will crack them.
Right. So you need to bring them back inside, but I needed to have the spare room so that company could be in there instead of bowling balls.
Well, now Surf City says his PC just crashed. It might just be the internet too. There might be a lot of activity, but normally I just did a speed test. We're like 200 points off on one and over 100 on our upload speed.
There's a commercial out right now. It says, "Oh, we went with this different, network or internet provider, and now because of the busy times, we have to do all our work at night." And the lady says, "Well, I'm so sorry you had to become vampires." And they're like, oh, don't use that word. And then my favorite line in that whole thing is, we prefer the term day adjacent.
What's going on, Lunatic Fringe? Mr. Chewy and then George RB3 came in. I got a bunch of kabade fry when they are teeny tiny. Oh, nice.
They're so cute.
Yeah, my wife loves that little tank.
It's one of my favorite tanks in the house. It really is. I just love the shape of the bowl. I wish I could get a bowl that was like this big.
They had them. I just was scared to bring it.
No, they didn't have that.
I'm sure there's a bowl out there that big.
I need a big bowl. Big bowl. Yeah. I can't see. I think my eyes are going bad.
Honey, we're getting old.
Shh! Hush your mouth.
I mean,
Hush your mouth.
Buddy, I'm telling you all, this is no word of a lie. Her and I, every day since the parties from the last weekend, we've been going to bed at 9, maybe 10 at the latest. And I mean, I almost was late to my first day of work. I mean, I just slept and slept and slept.
Regina Valanches. Wow, Danny, day adjacent. That's about as politically correct as it gets. I prefer vampire. And the man says, I prefer manpire. We prefer the term day adjacent. It just made me laugh. I've been laughing about it for days.
This is one thing Danny and I have never... When we had our discus at full steam, a lot of people were asking me to do that, but I never did it. the 24-hour tank stream where you have it on a tank where it's just there 24/7.
Well, who wants to see it at night? We do turn out the lights.
He said
I don't need algae.
He says he has photograph gear that, when the lights go out, it adjusts and turns into night vision or whatever.
But the discus, when they fall asleep at night, they actually lay on their sides on the ground. So
And it's funny when you click the light on, they're just like, reminds me of boot camp. When a light comes on, they're all freaking out and going out in 100 different ways. Hey, Ian, what's going on, buddy?
Hi, Ian. How are you doing? He says, coming in late.
Probably just getting off work. No, he don't work Sundays no more.
That's cool.
He's probably been playing with his fish tanks, getting his salt waters ready.
Pretty.
Hey, you skinny, long-haired boy. Dr. Anthony says to him.
What about Ian?
Yeah.
Ian's such a cutie.
We got to spend all last weekend with Ian.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to spend time with him and Kat. Love it. It's fun.
Good kids.
Yeah.
So the only thing, it sucks after you have a gig like we had. It sucks when you go back to it's just me and the wife again. We got nobody to talk to. It's just us.
You know what? But that's okay, because there's times when it feels like, even though Ken's here, he's downstairs doing something, I'm upstairs. We don't see each other that much. The only problem I have with Kenny is he likes to start talking to me from downstairs, and usually there's something going on in the background, like a TV or something.
So I just
keep
can't
hear
whether
him.
she hears me or not.
And I'm like, would you stop? Wait till
that's
I get down
90%
there.
of the time. So I just keep talking. Figure, she'll catch the bits and pieces as it goes.
Whatever.
Gina,
It's
how are
so
you?
annoying. Oh.
There's my buddy, Miss Stephanie with Aquaria Life again. There she be. Steffi, you know what we forgot, though? I found something in the freezer today.
Aqua balls.
Yeah, George has been here for a bit.
I didn't see him come in.
Stephanie gave me some beautiful little red orange laser Corys, and they're doing so awesome.
Which tank did you put them in? I don't think I've seen them.
They're down with your. I put them with the the cherry tetras down there, and that tank.
Oh, okay. All right. I know what you're talking about. Yep, I haven't been down to that. Look at that tank yet. Because you've been feeding down there this week.
I've been feeding there for eternity. What are you talking about this week?
I do it occasionally.
Yeah.
In fact, I did feed down there one night this week.
She says, let's get all the takes downstairs. Then she goes, okay, I'll do the upstairs. You're in charge of downstairs.
He's right. I did do that too.
I'll feed the 11 takes upstairs, and you feed the
I have
75
11
downstairs.
here in this room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 in this room alone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 2 more in your bedroom. That's 10. 1,
Bathroom.
2, 3, 4 out here. That's 14. The 2 behind me is 15. The Bricons in the garage that you're responsible for at the moment are 15. And then you got
Bathroom. And then in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
So there's about 20 tanks.
Okay.
And a pond.
The pond's going to be coming inside, though.
Yeah.
So they'll be my responsibility again, because they'll be down in the cold water with them. Next year, I think I'm going to do a little more different. I don't like those plants we chose this year.
No.
Now, I don't know how many of you that were at Fishtoberfest snatched any of Bob's pothos, but man, they're beautiful. I put them in my little panda guppy tank. It's in the same room with my mangrove and stuff growing, so I'm gonna try to grow a little forest in there. Go good with all these stink bugs we got hatching everywhere. These things, Danny kept seeing them fly in our room, and all of a sudden she goes, "Where are they?" She lifts up our drapes in the room, and there's like 75 to 100 of them lined up underneath. Oh man, she's like, "Get in here!" Maybe wrap them and take them outside and shake them out. So that as we're shaking them out, we're seeing them fly. I always, when it's nice days like this, I open up the fish room. Damn near 90% of them flew into the lower level fish room now, and I get but guess whose area that is to deal with? Ain't hers. It'll be me tonight, kicking all these dang things out of my fish room.
Oh my God! I've been catching them and throwing them outside.
I have witnessed that. I thought none of the fish would eat them, but I have found out that the Exodons, don't care what you are, they shredded one in about 30 seconds. It landed in the tank. It wasn't there. 30 seconds. Done.
God.
To me, I would think that would leave an afterbite, but that's just me. Randy was ahead of his time. Oh, okay, they're talking music.
Oh my God. Gosh. Still creeped out. I am still so creeped out.
Yeah, all those babies would have come down saying hello when we were sleeping. Oh.
They weren't even babies. They were full-size bugs. I don't know where the heck they came in. Why are they on the inside of a curtain? I don't know.
Well, they must be creeping in because that's where we got the air duct. They're probably squeezing in there. And then I get inside there like, damn, it's cold in here. So they hide underneath our drapes. So
Aquaria Life wants to know, did you tell the story of the Brycon that jumped into the axolotl tank?
Oh my God. So last week, guys, I got these fish, and I was up at 5:45 to start bagging. I mean, these things were a booger. It took me, and I'm a good netter. I mean, anybody see me net?
He is a good netter.
I net stuff fast, and I can bag them fast. But anyway, it took me an hour and a half to get 16 fish caught and bagged. But it's because but anyway, I'm going to get a scoopful. I finally got a good scoopful. All of a sudden, I see this one, and he jumps, and he's gone. I spent a half hour of my time looking for this fish. Could never find it.
He had me crawling on the floor, looking under beds with flashlights.
We could not find this fish.
Under fish tanks.
And I looked in the tank several times, the axolotl tank, and it wasn't in there. These dang things are breeding again. They're picking at each other.
So this is the tank over here. Let's go here. So this is the tank they were in. This is the tank it ended up in.
So anyway, we didn't find it till we got home that night. And sure enough, he was in there. But that's when we were doing the count. I'm like, well, what the heck? I'm missing 2 fish. And we realized somebody stole 2 of my fish. Yeah. But I know who did it. And the next year when I see her, I will let her know about it, that I know what you did.
Regina says, and Kenny wonders why nobody bid on them.
Somebody bid. The sucker's right here.
So, yeah.
But what's hilarious about it, it's 2 years in a row. Last year, I didn't know Danny had gotten raffle tickets through the club.
Yeah.
And Dan Fish, again, donated these amazing banded gudgeons to us, to the club. And Danny won it. I'm like, oh, my God. But I certainly wasn't going to redraw. I wanted them. So I was like, yeah, cool.
All Things Fish says, Kenny, Danny, hope you're doing well. Studying for work. Have a good one. Liquid says, are you trying to say that you're a better netter than a net is a netter?
He just gets enjoyment out of making you say weird stuff, man. A net is the netter, and Kenny is the netter, and Kenny's the better netter.
And that leaves just a net as a netter.
Oh, man. These guys are going off about this music, man. What's Ian saying here? That
He was
axolotl was
on the
yes, he
pounce.
was. But you know what? Mr. Brycon did take half of one of his little gills. Me and Danny
No,
noticed that.
just the side. It poked a couple of the little red, little fringy things off.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Luckily,
But
it'll grow back.
I do believe if that fish had been in there another hour, he would have got paybacks because she figured out his pattern of where he was swimming. It was just sitting there ready for him to come by.
She's so cute. She's just laying down on the bottom of her cage. She knows. She's all up at the front. She knows it's almost feeding time.
Feeding time.
Oh, and I tell you, I just love these little axolotl pellet things that I got. They're aquaticblendedfoods.com for axolotls. The axolotls just love this stuff. It reminds me of buying high quality cat food because they're kind of mushy a little bit. They're mushy but firm. So Mickey M says Tetris jumping when getting stressed is common even in nature, from what I understand. I've seen documentaries where a boat is getting filled of jumping fish when they're scared of the fast boat. I've seen those videos too. That's like the best kind of fishing.
Those are the Asian carp, and what's sad about that is those things are destroying the Mississippi River system right now because they're eating all the food. And
Skipper's Aquarium says I bought that for my son's axolotl and it loves it. Cool. Yeah, I absolutely love this food, and it lasts a really long time. I've had this one package for like a month now, and I'm only halfway through it.
Danny was we got my boat finally where I can hopefully get out fishing. Now that the season's over, but
that's the way it always works. And this winter, our garage will get all cluttered again, and by the time we get it cleaned out again and the boat able to get out again, the season will be over again.
Yeah, I debated going and giving the boat to my son, then I'd make room for a big fish pond out there. So then when the axolotls get 18 inches, I got a good big thing. And then if I had that pond, that would then open the door for one of my all-time favorites that I've been wanting, and I'd have room for them.
What?
Stingrays.
Whatever. No, if you have a pond, your Brycon will have to go out there.
The Brycons would mess with the stingrays.
Don't know. They act like the bucktooth.
Good Lord, woman. We're down to 2 minutes already again. Poor Danny. She's still fighting this crud she's had.
I think you're going to have to finish it because I'm just...
No, you can stay for 2 minutes. Just have your... So anyway, as you guys can tell, she's struggling. She was a trooper. That will be cool when you're up here, Dr. Anthony, and I will be over there shooting those stingrays every day. I love them. So I was a fan of Thunder when they first arrived and sold out. Okay. And there's the link for Griffin. You guys go over and say hello to him. So I better get going on my norms. Thank you all, my members and super chatters. Thanks to all my replay crew and lurkers. And of course, thank all of our moderators. And number one is thanks to all you that come here every Sunday night and put up with our shenanigans. We appreciate you. What should we do for it tonight? I think we will do hashtag King Tiger, because we got the King Tiger tanked on tonight. So we will do hashtag King Tiger. over to Griffin's Fish Room. Make sure to go over and say hello to them, at least show your love. Guys are good people. Thanks all of you for coming in. As always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny and the very sickly Danny E saying goodbye for another week. I will see my members at some point. I'm probably going to have to change my member stream to Thursdays or Fridays. I got to figure out which one works best. But I do know for sure I'm going to have those 2 days off. So we will do, or I might even do an early Saturday morning. If I do early Saturday, maybe once in a while I can get somebody in the member stream with me. You know, this young lady to the right of me, or to your left, I guess. No, it's your right, my left. As always, guys, love your fish. We'll see you later. We done screwed that one up. Bye.